Madam Chair, we are live.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we are in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Innu Cree, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. My name is Marla Billinghurst. I will be chairing the panel this afternoon. With me on the panel this afternoon are Mr. Jerry Arnell and Mr. Mike Colatrulio. Representing the assessment department is Mr. Matthew Barakas, and the administrative personnel is Ms. Twinkle Sharma. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council and is independent of it and the City Administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of King's Bench if the matter pertains to the application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony, followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. And once all of the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today, and the session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We will be hearing item 1 on our docket today. Ms. Sharma, please affirm the assessor's and the applicant's testimony.
For sure. Mr. Assessor, please state your full name.
Matthew Barakas.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to provide at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Applicant, please state your full name.
Henry DuPont.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to provide at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will be beginning with the first item on the docket, 205 Tyndall Avenue. Mr. Assessor, please proceed when you are ready.
Okay, thank you. So file number 24-2522, roll number 14097287000, 205 Tyndall Avenue. Assessed value $20,490,000. Actually, you're built 1976, effective year built 1976, 216 suites, 264 outdoor parking spots. The applicants and myself had a bit of a discussion. There was a fire back in 2024. And it's to my understanding that the applicant will be seeking confirmation on this, as there's going to be a pending sup. But the model valuation is on page 3, 20,490,000 with a 6.15 cap rate. Comps are on page 4. I did a site specific on page 5. We showed a higher value with a more appropriate cap, in my opinion, but cap rate stuff is on page 6 and 7, and then there's just some pictures on, pages 9 and 10. And then there's a permit in 2021 in terms of replacing some roofing. But then we have the mailers rounding out the brief. That's my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Dupont, do you have any questions for the assessor?
No questions.
Thank you, Mr. Arnell.
No questions, thanks.
Mr. Mr. Colatrulio.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. I have no questions. So Mr. Dupont, please proceed with your presentation.
Just verbally, I obtained from the owner a 5-year breakdown of repair and maintenance because their financial statement says a small amount of repair and maintenance, and then they have extraordinary repairs. And so I believe Matt's workup is based on the previous statements that they were given without knowledge of the breakdown of repair and maintenance. So I redid the value based on those revised detail repair and maintenance, and I came to a value that supported the assessment. So now I'm just asking for confirmation due to pending SUP for fire damages, and we are going to get together our facts and request the assessor sometimes in the future for that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Assessor, do you have any questions for the applicants?
I do not. Thank you.
Mr. Arnell.
No questions, thanks.
Mr. Colatrulio.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Nor do I. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. We have heard all the items scheduled, and this hearing is now adjourned. Thank you and have a lovely afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you very much.